And the last combine, folks, I got to tell you a little story about this one on our December 21st sale. A 1968 John Deere 95, which of course you don't see many of those vintage rigs around, but this one's in Montrose, Colorado. That's where it's located. Now, the owners are Andy and Christine Carlin from San Luis Obispo, California. And Andy reached out to me earlier this year, just saying, hey, Pete, I want your advice, need some help on selling this combine. It's got a pretty interesting story. So Andy sent me a number of letters and some video, actually sent me 2 boxes of California oranges, which, by the way, thank you, Andy, for sending those. Those were fantastic. But this combine is owned by the neighbors of Christine's parents out in Montrose, Colorado. And the neighbors are Jana and Dave. Now, it was owned by Jana's father and brother, Randy, who unfortunately, they both passed away. But Andy got to know them and kind of got emotionally connected to this combine. And when Jana's father passed away, it looked like the combine was going to be scrapped. And Andy just felt bad. He wanted to save this combine. So he purchased it, kept it on the farm there in Montrose, Colorado. It's been shedded its whole life or tarped outside. So you can see, I think there's like 50 pictures of it on the Machinery Pete auction listing. A nice video, you can see it running around there. But again, very unique opportunity for that combine, a piece of history. All right, folks, here's a look at the actual listing in our December 21st MachineryPete.com online auction. Again, just go to MachineryPete.com, click on the auction link, and you'll be able to see this 1968 John Deere 95 combine. And like I mentioned on the TV show, 51 pictures of it from Andy, and you can see very detailed description. Tells you the level of connection Andy has to this combine. It means a lot to him. He wants to find, do everything we can to help it find the right good home out there. Again, so lots of pictures, lots of great information. And then notice at the very bottom there is a video link with the little play arrow. If you click that and come up on top here, you can actually watch a nice video of the John Deere 95 combine. There you go. You can watch that whole video there, folks. Different camera angles and see it and hear it. And one final note on this 1968 John Deere 95 combine that sells on our December 21st Machinery Pete online auction. This thing only has 1,049 actual original hours. So again, hop on to MachineryPete.com, and if you like vintage combines, or if you know someone who does, tell them about this 1968 John Deere 95 in Montrose, Colorado. We've got to find a good home for this thing.